What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle, and yes, this is the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on, and hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and the Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you pay for. All right. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members, and we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's gonna turn you into a boss. So you tired of being a zero? You ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop these videos and y'all get them notifications, it's gonna be some information that's gonna help you win. All right. And in today's video, we will talk about how you can go from rags to riches, homeless to rich. A lot of people need the information, the resources, and the knowledge to be able to get over that plateau, get over that hill. Making money is just as easy as riding a bike. And understanding that you have to learn and practice how to ride a bike to actually be able to ride it is the same thing with anything in life. You gotta learn how to make money. How do you learn how to make money? You analyze life. You analyze ways that's generating revenue, generating funds, jobs, businesses, things like that. Now the problem is, it's a lot of people in the world that's looking for a handout. It's a lot of people that want to become successful and rich, but they want somebody to give it to them. And that's never going to happen. It's a lot of people that don't have the information, the knowledge, or the resources to be able to put themselves in a position to be able to become successful. And that's a problem. So on my channel, on this channel, we talk about credit. We talk about a lot of different ways how to generate revenue, a lot of different ways how revenue is being generated. Because at the end of the day, this is the real world. This is real life. A lot of people are doing a lot of different things to make money, from working a job to becoming self-made entrepreneurs to scams, fraud, you name it. A lot of people are figuring out any and every way how to make money. And the goal is to become successful, become an entrepreneur, not have to look over your back, and live the life that you want to live. So it starts with knowing how to make money. Now, most people know how to make money is the simple way: selling drugs, selling a body, or getting a job. Common ways that most people know how to make money. And at the end of the day, everything out here that we're looking at, that we're partaking in, is making us money. Is making everybody money. It's just all about what community that person is in, what environment that person is in, because it's different environments all over the place, and different people, different environments. So this environment might be an environment for drug dealers. This environment might be an environment where people do check fraud. This environment might be people who want to be all doctors and lawyers and scientists and things like that. So it's all about the environment that you in, what you will gravitate to. So if somebody's mother had a lot of boyfriends, and or she was doing credit card fraud or ID theft, her son or her kid is going to know about that, and you never know, might even evolve with it. And that's how it happens. Just like anything in the world, people pick up things, kids pick up things, and once they pick it up, they do it in their own way. And once they do it in their own way, things partake and things happen. So how can you get rich in 2026? Can you go from homeless to rich? How can you go from rags to riches? What can you do? What do you need to do? Well, the first thing is first, you got to understand that people who are becoming successful, people who are making hundreds and thousands and millions of dollars, they are presenting something. Either it's a service or it's a product. Either they selling an iPhone or they helping somebody do something. And services cost. Nothing in life is free, and that's what other people got. You got to start understanding that nothing in life is free, and bills are due every 4 weeks. So it's a lot of people out there with broke mentalities that feel as if people with money are supposed to do things for them for free because they already got it. That's a broke mentality. That's a broken, unmatured mind. That's a bum. That's my acronym for a bum. A broken, unmatured mind. Because if you're thinking that way, you're a bum. If you're thinking somebody owes you something or waiting for somebody else to become successful and you think they're going to give you a lump sum of money, you got to be your bum. And that's what a lot of people out here, that's a lot of boats that a lot of people are in right now. Waiting for somebody else, trying to play the lottery or hoping and wishing they can do something. And it's a lot of people out here in the world that are content with being in the position that they are in, meaning that they don't want to become multimillionaires or they don't want to work a little bit harder in life to get ahead in life. They're cool with their 9 to 5 job. They're cool with actually working and they're cool with working harder and not smarter. And there's a lot of people out there in the world that doesn't care about doing extra to to get ahead. As long as it's paying their bills and they ain't got to worry about nothing, they cool because they got some free time and they can do whatever that they want to do. And there's people out here in the world that doesn't want to live basic, doesn't want to live the average life, the life that the government set up for us. They want to do a little bit better. They want to break the curse of their family being broke. And a lot of people out here have children. And a lot of adults, a lot of parents don't think about the children. It's a lot of adults and a lot of parents out here that's still thinking about their self. And that's why a lot of things never happen. A lot of people are selfish. So real people, real adults, they worry about and think about what matters. And that's getting it back. That's taking care of their family, taking care of their kids, their seeds. So how can you become successful? How can you become rich? Where you got to first ask yourself, what are you going to present? What are you going to offer? What are you going to sell that can put you in that position? Because no 9 to 5 job is going to make you a self-made millionaire. No 9 to 5 job. Only self-made entrepreneurship will do that. And it's a lot of ways to make that happen. It's all about using your brain. Now, a lot of people say use your common sense. Grow as I grow older, I started to realize everybody doesn't have common sense. So you can't expect everybody to understand that the stove is hot. Don't touch it. So with that being said, there is many ways out here to make money. The easiest way to start making some money, like the easiest way to make a quick $60,000 is school, financial aid. Now, a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm tired of school. I can't wait till I graduate high school. I'm never blah 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 blah," all that good stuff like that. Not understanding that this is where knowledge, this is where knowledge and information and resources kick in at, right? So most people know here at college and they think about 4 year university schools. Like, I'm not going to college. They think about a 4 year university school, right? Not understanding that there are 4 year university schools and there are 2 year technical colleges, JUCO colleges, junior colleges, whatever you want to call them, right? And in these colleges, you still get the same amount of financial aid that you would get if you're going to a bigger university or school. So that means instead of paying thousands of dollars for 4 years to go to this 4 years university, you get the same amount to go to this 2 year school with cheaper classes. So that means you're going to get some money. You're going to get a refund check. Now, a lot of people like, man, I'm not going to be doing all that work. I'm not going to be in school. I'm not going to be blah, 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 blah. Listen, junior colleges is the easiest, the most rhetorical work ever in life. Most schools, and I'm going to be 100% honest with you, most colleges, junior colleges, technical colleges, you pass just, most of them pass you just for coming to class. Like the lowest grade you could possibly get is a C just for showing up. And they tell you that in the beginning, like the first day of school, like they tell you, like when you're going through the syllabus, they're like, listen, as long as you show up for an X amount of time in class, you're going to pass with a C. And turn in all your homework, you're going to pass with a C. If you do this amount of work and this assignment, you're going to get this grade. They tell you, like they literally set it up for you to pass and make it easy for you. This not hard rhetorical work like so when Benjamin Franklin, but no, it's all work. And then people listen, information, knowledge, and resources. When you understand and learn these things, how easy it is, it'll make you want to do it. Most schools utilize the same assignments, the same work. So most schools and places use the same test, the same answers, the same everything, and most things you can find on the internet. So that should make it even easier for you to want to sign up for school and go to school and get a degree in a bag at the same time. I did it, and it's a trick. It's a whole trick. So let me break it down to you guys. So you sign up for school, full time, part time. Sign up for full time. So that's 4 classes, 12 credits. I was getting like $15,000 a semester, and my classes was like 2,500 plus books. So you do the math, how much I was getting back. So when you sign up for school, you sign up for financial aid first. You get awarded your financial aid. That's your money. Then you sign up for the school. You have your financial aid sent to that school. Once they get your financial aid, then you sign up for your classes and you get your books. And then with the remaining balance, you get. Now, in these schools, as long as you're in school in that class for 60% of the time, you can drop those classes and retake those classes without being penalized. If you do not stay in those classes for at least 60%, you're not gonna be able to take those classes again. They're gonna kick you out the school. So what I used to do is I would stay in all 4 of my classes for 60% of the time, drop those classes, have the books already, have everything already, and retake those classes this next semester. So I wouldn't have to get no books. All I'll be doing is paying for classes. So I save an extra $2,200. So instead of getting 9,000, I'll be getting 11,000, right? And independent students get more money. So if you were dependent, somebody claiming you on their taxes, you're dependent. If you nobody's claiming you on their taxes, you don't. You know what I mean? You were independent. So independent students get more money. So when I found out that, I was like, let me. How do I become an independent student so I can get some more money? Get more money. Full-time students get more money. So independent full-time, boom. So you get subsidized and unsubsidized loans, plus your financial aid. That so subtract your classes and books from that is like 25, 2,700. That's what you're gonna get refunded every semester. In the schools that I went to, I got a check before school, like a week before school started, I got a check, and then like 2 months after school started, 8 weeks after school started, I got two more checks. Got a summer school check. And then school started right back up in August. Got another check. And then 2 more months after that, got another check. Like I distinctly remember like we get a check in August and then like depending because some people financial aid come in late, so they get their checks later. So some people's like when everybody get their checks like October, November-ish, some people's getting theirs December-ish, maybe even January. And then they was getting it in January when school start, they getting two checks. 3, 4 checks. So they getting the next semester checks plus the checks from last semester. So they getting some bands. And time flies, especially when you don't like when you're doing stuff and don't need to really use the money. Time flies. So I distinctly remember getting like 10,000, buying a car, putting 7,500 up, um, having a job. So working and going to school, got a car, selling a little cannabis, so I didn't really need the money. So that's put up. Then the next semester came, got another, put like another seven. So I was up like 15, 20,000 just in a couple of months, just off school. Because I was utilizing my information, knowledge, and resources. Then I started investing in certain things, learning certain things, and all different type of things. And then I ended up eventually, after 6 years, getting my degree because I was finessing the whole system. But I got my degree and made some money, which helped me invest into certain things and be more blessed. And people got to understand it's a whole new world, a whole new generation. People have services that they're doing. Everybody want to do credit repair. Everybody want to sell a clothing line. Everybody want to sell shoes. Everybody want to do this and everybody want to do that. Everybody is doing the exact same thing. It's just all about how you promote your brand and your platform to make people want to come do business with you. And and people say, Everybody doing credit. Everybody doing it. Well, that's how the world works. What are you going to do? You're not doing anything, and they're doing something that's making them some money. So it's just all about having the knowledge, the information, and the resources to do something. And then we got real estate, wholesaling and real estate. You can flip houses and hold in real estate with no cash and no credit. All you're doing is middleman at houses. All you need is two pieces of documentations, assignment contract and a purchase contract. Once you got those contracts, you find you a title company that works with wholesale deals. Once you find the title company, now you got everything that you need. Now you got to go find a motivated seller, which is the person selling their home, not going through a realtor company, and you find an investor. How do you do that? You can cold calling, you can drive around, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace. It's a website called Deal Machine for Real Estate that help you find all the motivated sellers and has the investors on there. And if you use my promo code DMHUSSLE, DM Hustle, you can get a 7-day free trial that could potentially help you make your first couple $1,000 um with a deal. So it's just all about the knowledge, the information, and the resources. If you didn't have the information, knowledge, the resources about Deal Machine for real estate, or how to purchase an assignment contract, or signing up for school to make some money that can help you invest into your products, your landscaping business, your barber business, your hair business, your clothing line, things like this, pay your rent, buy your car, things like that. You never do it. And a lot of people don't know about that. And a lot of people watch my videos and they say, so you telling me I can get some bands from school and finesse it? Because you can also do classes online, meaning that you don't even have to go into the classes. You can work on your own time. Just make sure, like, you can literally take online classes and have somebody else do the work for you. Have a little girlfriend or something, or you can work ahead. So you can do assignments ahead, like work ahead. Like you can. It's just all about being responsible and doing those classes. Me, my last semester, I did online classes, and you got to be responsible for sure, because you'll miss track. Like, man, I got an assignment, missed that assignment, but I did it. Got like a 3 point something GPA, passed, got my degree, and now I'm a college graduate and got some money. So it's just all about the information, the knowledge, and the resources. Learning about credit. Everybody need their credit repair, credit restoration, credit cleaning. Learning about credit. That's why I do credit, because I learned the game. I learned that you can make a bag off credit. You can become successful off credit. Learning how to utilize credit, turn it to cash is very important, because at the end of the day, when you a hustler, I'm King Hustle, so I'm gonna find any way and every way how to get a bag. And if you telling me I can walk in the bank and get $50,000 instead of being in the streets trying to sell this and that and save $50,000, it makes 100% sense to me that all you need is the right documentation, and you can walk in the bank today and get a $50,000 loan. And there's even banks out here that gives you signature loans, no doc loans, revenue based loans, just off based off documentation. And then you got people out here that's struggling on a daily basis trying to figure out how to make $5,000, $10,000. And at the end of the day, what are you going to do with that money? You got to take that money and invest that money to be more blessed. You got to turn that money into something. A lot of people don't understand that. There's a lot of people doing a lot of different things, like from car rental services to, just different things. Are you got to figure out what you want to do. Is everybody doing the exact same thing? So step outside the box, turn around, look at what people doing, and see what you can do and what you're interested in. If you're somebody that doesn't want to work a little bit harder in life, you're cool with your 9 to 5 job. Cool. Start you off with a vending machine business, or start small, but to become successful and retire yourself and start making passive income, you got to invest to be more blessed. You got to find products. You got to have the knowledge, the information, and the resources to make these things happen. And it's a lot of things I could be talking about. It's a lot of things I could be telling you guys what to do. But we're gonna start off small. We're gonna start off simple, and we're gonna make more videos, and we're gonna progress and elevate and grow and become successful together. All right. So shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going. Y'all motivate me keep dropping the sauce, and y'all motivate me keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime 101 limited gems are $1,000. But for limited time only, I am doing it for 600. Yeah, 600 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right. No screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yo me. Also, make sure y'all book y'all seat on the webinars Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10-6, 250. Ask me anything you need to ask me, want to ask me, get help with anything you want to get help with, mini lessons, and these will end up on my podcast channel. So make sure you guys are ready to work, ready to learn, and ready to elevate and grow and become successful together. Also, make sure y'all booking y'all see on the crypto tour in person limited gems, 3,500, $500 deposit, rest of the money in person. Make sure y'all book y'all see on the month long mentorship, 2,500, 30 days. Anything you need help with, let's get to work. Make sure y'all checking out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato App, Millionaire Network, Millionaire World. Um, Still look for people for the production company. Still look for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, women, gamers, streamers, and content creators. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the notification bell. All my YouTube channels, my Twitches, my IGs, my TikToks. Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world because y'all see it's changing a lot of people's lives. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hussle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson, video, or live. Peace. Oh, I'm gonna holla at y'all next video.